Again, this goes back kind of to the CARES Act and the COVID-19 situation of us realizing that we're not islands amongst each other. We're actually one community, and we're stronger together around the idea that we need each other. And that's what's good for one area is good for another area. And as a council of governments, that's pretty much our philosophy, that what's good for Grants is good for Gallup, what's good for San Juan County is good for the city of Aztec. And so with that, we also try at the Council of Governments to position our communities for investments. We try to tell people we don't really write grants. That's just the application process. There's more to getting communities investments. And so we try to look at it holistically. So back in February, I believe it was February 10th, the governor invited the city of Gallup and its partners to Gallup Day, which was very much like this meeting. All of us were on Zoom, and of course the governor was the tallest person in the room. And so we presented our joint Gallup McKinley County community agenda to her. And we do that every year, bring together the school district, the college, our nonprofit community, our special events, obviously the city, the county. And we try to present with one voice because we're louder and we all speak off of the same program. And so using that legislative agenda and seeing what was happening at the federal level, specifically the American Rescue Plan Act, and now looking forward to a American Jobs Act, in March, we started to kick around the idea of let's get this partnership together. Let's also join shoulder to shoulder with Navajo Nation and Popo Zuni. Let's expand the partnership for the things we need for our regional community. Let's have a built-in partnership so when the avalanche of funding comes down, we're not sitting there saying, hey, can you write a letter of support? Can you get busy on this? Can you do that? We just wanted to be ready. And we wanted to position Gallup and its partners in the best shape possible. So we used the agenda from Santa Fe. So what if we took this to the halls of Congress? What if we spoke with one voice together up the chain and down the chain for things like broadband, for economic development, for Navajo Gallup, for our regional hospital, all the things that coming out of COVID were exposed that we have to have these things in place, not only for the next pandemic, but for quality of life, for the things that will create jobs, for the infrastructure that we have to build for the future. And so, again, we put together a partnership agreement, just kind of a very general agreement around that idea of being stronger together, speaking with one voice. And then we listed some priorities in a partnership letter that you know is numbered, but it's not in priority order. If there's things that you don't like, take them off. But the more people and more organizations that we can point to say we're standing together, I think it's a powerful statement for our community. I believe it positions us when we can say we have 50 letters of support for this grant, that grant, for this funding source. I don't think there's many people that would be positioned the way that you all would be. So again, we've been kind of going around since March, trying to get support for this with the Gallup Executive Directors Alliance, starting with them, and many have said, you know, we just need to make sure this is okay with our policy board, and make sure this isn't used in a way that puts us at a disadvantage. Again, I just see this as sending a powerful statement from the halls of City Hall, Navajo Nation, and our other partners up the chain. And I did just want to recognize City of Gallup real quick, McKinley County, and the partnership that you all have had, the larger community has had, kind of in the trenches with COVID-19. You know, it's very great to see that Gallup can say it went from lockdown to turquoise, and that took a group effort. Gallup and McKinley County have spent all their CARES Act money efficiently, effectively. You know, there's a lot going on in economic development, including out in Pruitt, that the city and county have stood together on. We've changed impact aid together. And so I just want to keep going. What's next? What can we do together? What's next? You know, you can't move forward if you don't make moves. And so that's what I've seen from the mayor and council. That's what I've seen from the regional community. And I believe that the political stars are aligned to take advantage of these opportunities. With that, Mayor, I stand for questions.